Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. We're going through Galatians. We only have 2 more episodes of this. Today's the second to the last. It's entitled, Reap What You Sow. And this is taken from Galatians 6, verses 7 through 10. So let's why don't we read it here, okay? It says, "Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Whoever sows to please their flesh, from the flesh will reap destruction. Whoever sows to please the Spirit, from the Spirit will reap eternal life. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a reward, reap a harvest, if we do not give up. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially to those who belong to the family of believers." Okay? So that's Galatians 6, 7 through 10. I have with me today my plant here. Anyone know what kind of plant this is? Did I hear a pineapple plant? You're wrong. It's not a pineapple plant. Did I hear apple tree? It's not an apple tree. This is an aloe plant, okay? So an aloe plant we use around here if you get a sunburn or a cut or something like that. You can rub it in the cut or the sunburn. The sunburn especially to help relieve kind of the sting of that sunburn. So we use that. So a few years ago, I sent the kids, one of them had a sunburn or something. I said, "Oh, go out and get some of the aloe that's out beside the house." Well, they went out there and they said, "Dad, there's no aloe out there." Well, it had been, weeds had taken over, and so there's no aloe anymore. So I went and got some more aloe, bought some more aloe, and now I'm growing this. I expect when I plant this, it's planted right now, that I will reap. Whenever I tell the kids, go get some aloe, they can now go and get aloe, and they can use it on their sunburn and stuff. Okay? I'm not expecting them to go, "Hey, go get some pineapple and pull this plant." Now, there's no pineapple in this plant at all. It's just aloe, okay? I can reap the benefits of my aloe plant, but I can't reap anything else from this. There's no fruit in it that I'm going to eat or anything. And sadly today, we have come to the place where, in this country and around the world too, that we're upset when we actually reap what we sow, okay? So if I'm involved in a sinful nature, a sin of any nature, really, sin of anything, there's going to be consequences of that. Whether I like it or not, there's going to be natural consequences of that. So what we see a lot is you might get involved in drugs, okay? Those drugs start controlling you. Well, there's going to be consequences, and the consequences we have seen, we have witnessed it'll be parents that are losing custody of their kids, okay, because those drugs control them. So and you're reaping the rewards of your drug use, okay, that now you've lost the kids. That's just something that's coming out of it. You might have jail time. That's a consequence of that, okay. You might get sick, might lose your job, and even to the point of death. And those are all consequences of that sin. So don't be surprised when those consequences come about. You're like, "Oh, why does God hate me? I got all these consequences." Well, because you're doing the sinful thing, okay? If I'm committing adultery with some other woman and she gets pregnant, and I'm like, well, that's consequences of that sin, okay? All those things. Also, but if I plant good things, those things will reap good things too, okay? So if I'm loving my neighbor, he's also going to end up most likely showing love to me also because I'm loving my neighbor. Those are kind of consequences of that, and we can expect that. So the whole point here today is we need to expect what we reap. I mean, we need to expect the consequences of what we sowed. Okay, so I'm not going to hammer this to death. I think you all get this. It's pretty self-explanatory. So I thank you for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through the book of Galatians. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.